everyone. Welcome to another Mind Power Monday. I hope you're having a great day so far. Oh, happy Family Day. To those of us, I learned today, Adele mentioned that Quebec doesn't get Family Day. So I thought it was all across the country, but happy Family Day to those of us who get to celebrate today. And for those of you who don't officially have Family Day in your province, you can take today to love on your family and take some time to really recognize how much family means to us, whatever that means to you. So there you are. Happy Family Day. I'm Melanie Robinson. I'm a real estate investor, just like the rest of you. I've done several different strategies over the years, from new builds to buying foreclosures to flips and long-term buy and holds. Currently building a fourplex over in Nanaimo. Happy Family Day. And really focusing on long-term buy and holds with joint venture partners in New Brunswick. So super laser focused on that. As I mentioned, we are the working partner. I've got amazing partners there, boots on the ground. And so we together are the working partners, working with financial partners to get some amazing opportunities. And I also do private lending, meaning that I accept private funds to buy some of the houses for cash or for renovations. So that's me as a real estate investor. If you ever want to have a conversation about that, I would absolutely love it. I love connecting with other investors and finding out what your goals are and so on. Good morning, everyone. So that's me as a real estate investor. Why do I, Melanie, as a real estate investor, do these Mind Power Mondays with you? My background, we have a family business that I worked with my mom for, I don't know how many years, probably almost 20 years. And in the family business, helping successful business people achieve that next level of success. So sometimes we worked with them personally to overcome their challenges. Sometimes we went in and worked with the entire teams in an organization from the top down. But it was always about sort of your mind, your thoughts, the language that you use, communication skills, leadership skills, all of those things. Personally, my passion is really supporting you guys in being able to recognize the power of your thoughts, hence Mind Power Mondays, the power of your thoughts, and how when you understand how it's working and when you really commit to taking control of that and mastering that, it literally changes your experience of your life, and it also changes your results. So it's a huge piece of creating success in your life. And I'm super passionate about helping people recognize that power, and super grateful that I get to come on here on Mondays and share with you. So good morning, everyone. As most of you know, I'm terrible at reading comments while I am doing the live. So I promise you I will come back and check your comments and respond and all of that. When I read the comments, I kind of go off track and I don't connect from the heart, which is what I like to do. Boy, oh boy, did I notice today it's Family Day. And so my family's home. And so my strategy this morning was different. And man, oh man, I recognize what a specific strategy I have on Monday mornings with you all, from literally the second I get out of bed until I come on live. So today I had to use my mind power skills to try to overcome the fact that there was, conversations happening and voices and all this stuff going on, when normally I'm used to literally silence and being in my mind preparing for all of you. So I got to use my skills this morning, and I'm super excited to be here with you all on Family Day. I laugh because I mentioned in my little pre-post that I'm going to be short today. So let's see if I can actually do that on Family Day. So what do I want to share with you today? Today, I want to talk to you about the question, why? And why I am going to suggest to you today that you pay attention and maybe start asking yourself that. So when you ask the question, why? Oh, I should preface it with this. Everything I share always is about when there's a problem, when something isn't working for you. So when things are going fine, when things are going great, you're feeling amazing, you're on fire, things are awesome, then you just keep going and you just keep doing what you're doing. Everything I share with you on Mind Power Mondays is for when you're noticing that things aren't working, when you're noticing that you're struggling in some way, when you're noticing that you're not feeling as good as you could feel, that you're having a block somewhere, that you're wanting to, something to be different. That's when you think about the things that I shared and what maybe out of all the tools that I've shared over this last year are going to support you in moving forward. So today it's about the question why. And as I'm talking to you about that, there goes one of my family members. When I'm talking to you about, oh, there they go again. See, I'm totally, what is it? Anyway, squirrel. Okay, I'm going to focus. When you ask the question why, it keeps you stuck in the problem. So let's say you don't have confidence, or something doesn't go well. When you say, why is this happening to me? Why am I doing this? Why do I always do this? And you're being hard on yourself. It has you focusing on the problem. And it also has you justifying why you did this in the first place. So the question why, here's what I want you to recognize. Asking the question why, asking why did this happen, or why do I always do this, that keeps you stuck in the problem, and it has you justifying why you're doing the behavior that you don't like. Hopefully that makes sense. So instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Why do I do this? Oh, my brain is going all over the place. Instead of asking yourself why you do this, what if you were to ask yourself instead, how do I want this to be different? How do I want to do this differently? What result do I want instead? What if you were to change the question that you're asking yourself to something that has you forward focused, something that has you solution focused? And I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say, yeah, but it's really important to me to know why I do this, and go into sort of the deep-rooted, because my parents did this and used to say this to me all the time, and nobody loved me, and everybody told me I, would never do anything, or those kids in high school or elementary school used to say this to me, or, my partner used to say that to me, or says that to me. I'm not saying that all those things aren't true. What I'm saying is, if you focus your energy there, if you spend your time thinking about why you're doing the very thing you don't want to be doing, that is just justifying the problem. It's making you feel okay with the fact that you're doing it the way you're doing it, which I don't mind. But the reality is, if we're wanting to move forward, if we're wanting to create something different, if we're wanting to achieve a different level of success, if we're wanting to jump out of our comfort zone, if we're wanting to feel confident with what we do, if we're wanting to be able to pick up that phone, if we're wanting to be able to send that email or have that meeting with a potential joint venture partner, if we're wanting to be able to acquire those doors or do things differently, start a new business, get your first door, get your 100th door, I don't care what it is. If you're wanting to get those things, if you're wanting to achieve those things, I promise you that sitting there and thinking about why you can't, or why you don't have the motivation, or why you haven't done it sooner, or why you don't want to pick up the phone, it justifies why you're not doing it. And it keeps you stuck in the behavior of not doing it. There's no forward focus on that. There's no forward momentum on that. It simply says, yeah, that's okay that you're not doing that. Because when everybody in your life when you were a kid used to tell you this, so that's okay that you're not doing that. And again, I don't want to come across as insensitive. Those things matter, and maybe there's healing to be done on that. So I don't want to minimize that in any way. I just really want you to recognize the purpose of today. And in Mind Power Monday, it's not, we don't go hugely in depth. Good morning. But what I want you to focus on, I want you to recognize this week. So I was thinking, what am I asking of you guys this week? Here's what I'm asking of you this week. This week, I want you to notice when something isn't working for you, do you naturally go to why and then come up with all the supporting data on why it makes perfect sense that you're not doing the thing that you say you want to be doing? I want you to notice what asking the question why does and how it keeps you stuck. And I want you to challenge yourself to instead, when that moment happens, even though all those things are true, and I'm not suggesting they're not, but I want you to instead ask yourself the question, how do I want to be doing this differently? What are the results that I want? What are the steps that I need to take? What is one step that I need to take to get me moving forward? So one is backwards focused, past focused, why I'm not doing what it is that I say I want to be doing. The other is forward focused. What do I need to be doing? How do I need to be behaving? What are the things that I need to be saying? We've all heard the quote or the saying, energy flows where attention goes. And so I want you to start to pay attention. And I know there's lots of people who want to dive deep into their past and figure out all those reasons why we have the issues we have as human beings. And let me promise you this, everyone has a story. Everyone has crap that they've dealt with. Everyone's had people and situations in their life that didn't support them in feeling amazing. That is the truth. And I could go on for hours about my life and the different things that have happened that have me being who I am today. But the reality is, if we're wanting to achieve excellence, if we're wanting to be amazing, if we're wanting to feel good, if we're wanting to be motivated and feel confident and feel amazing and do these things that we're all here on the Fearless Group to do, then focusing on where we want to go, focusing on how we want to behave, focusing on who we want to be, focusing on what are the steps that I need to take in order to do this. So let's say I've got to make a call with a potential joint venture partner and I'm not comfortable with that and I don't have the confidence to do that. And everybody's always told me in my life that I'm, never going to amount to anything. And I'm being exaggerating here, but I'm never going to amount to anything. And, nobody's going to ever want to do anything with me. And I blah, 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 all blah, blah, blah that's gone on, could have gone on in our past. And I need to pick up the phone. I really want this. I really want to create success, bring opportunities to others. I know in my soul that I want this. If I run that dialogue of why, I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm not feeling confident about it, and I ask myself, well, why? Why am I not feeling confident? Well, I'm not feeling confident because my dad used to say this, and my brother used to do that, and in elementary school, those kids used to always do this to me. If I go there, am I feeling empowered? Am I feeling confident? Am I going to pick up the phone and be the very best version of myself? Or right now, click on Zoom. No. How does that serve me? All it does is say, yeah, it's okay that you feel like a worthless piece of poop because all those people said all these things to you. So you may as well sit in your corner and feel horrible and feel down and amount to nothing because all these people did all this stuff to you. Or you can say, gosh, I'm being overly dramatic today. Sorry about that. Or you can say, I want to pick up the phone and have this conversation with these people. So I'm going to think about all of the things that I've done that are great. I'm going to think about what it's going to feel like when I pick up that phone. I'm going to think about how amazing it's going to be as I build my portfolio and create my success around and surrounded by all of these amazing people. It's energy flows where attention goes. So back to, again, I was not short today. Well, I'm shorter than normal. Here's the deal. I'm encouraging you over this next week to challenge yourself and stop asking why, which justifies you in staying stuck. And instead of asking why, I want you to ask yourself, how do you want to behave? What do you want to do? What's one baby step you can take to move you closer to your goal? This is the deal. One is backwards, facing the past and justifying why you're not doing things. And the other is forward focused, focusing on your goals, your dreams, your desires, and why you want to do this in the first place. So there you have it for today. I hope that was helpful. We could go into lots of different things. I have tons and tons of thoughts on this topic, but I really hope that if nothing else, we're here. It's Mind Power Mondays with me. Mind Power. This is me sharing tips and tools. This isn't me changing your life and diving deep into, all the millions of possibilities. This is me hopefully inspiring you to look at things differently. Hopefully inspiring you to think about things differently, to recognize when there's a block and that you might be able to do something different just in the way you're thinking about it to change how you feel and change the action that you're taking. That's why I'm here. It's all about the mental aspect of things. How can I change what's going on in here to change how I feel, therefore to change how I present myself, therefore to change my results in the world. So, happy Family Day, you guys. Go and enjoy your family. Ask me questions. I will read through your comments. I promise as soon as I get off of here. Take this week, pay attention to when you ask yourself why. Pay attention to when you're willing to stop doing that and when you're not. This is all about analyzing ourselves so that we can be the very best version of ourselves that we can be. We all have amazing goals, you guys. We all have incredible things we want to achieve. You wouldn't be in this fearless community if you didn't. And so you can learn all of the skills, all of the sales skills, all the communication skills, all of the real estate investing and the strategies that we can do. And if you harness this as well, if you commit to being the very best version of yourself, if you commit to having thoughts that support you in feeling amazing and in connecting with people on a different level, it will change your results. I promise you that. So I'm going to let you all go and enjoy your family day. I will see you next Monday. I'll read your comments. And as always, if there's anything that I can share on a Monday that you are needing support with, that you feel is limiting you in your success, I promise you, I will do my very best to deliver that on a Monday. I'm here to serve you. I want to deliver content that is meaningful to you. Have a great day. Have a great week. Happy Family Day, even if you don't officially get it in your province. And we'll see you next Monday. Okay, bye for now.